Doing a practice run and flattening the end of the aluminum tube. I was told this is how you gotta do it. I tried crushing it cold and it broke. And I got it too hot and that didn't work out so well either. Now I was told the best way to do this is in a couple of stages. So far I don't have any cracks going on here. I went online and everything looking for some direction and there's nothing. So what I'm going to do is okay, when I was told to get her halfway and then get a piece of aluminum and put inside here and then compress it down on top of that the rest of the way. Apparently that helps fix things up. So there's stage one done. So this is the aluminum I'm going to use to make the insert for that. And what I did here, okay, I'll show you my failed attempts first. That's what it looks like when you get it too hot. It splits anyway. I'm trying out my new HD camera here. And that's heated it up. I seem to have avoided the cracks here. I seem to have found the right temperature, but you can see all these nice claw marks that the vise leaves. So what I did is I just got a couple of pieces of scrap aluminum kicking around, and I just made these nice pieces to insert there. I guess some angle would have worked nice, but I don't have any kicking around right now, so it seems to be working. Like, again, this is just pretty much an experiment and trying out my new HD camera to boot. Hopefully the fuzzies aren't going to be as bad as they were with the other camera. Kind of grainy it seems when I do stuff in the basement. Do a little lighting. She's starting to cool. There. Well, so far so good. Another nice thing here is these edges aren't very sharp, and it's not digging in. If you get any creases or anything, you're going to have to buff them out because the aluminum will probably crack there. So let's see what happens. The next jolly trick is going to be, I got to compress one end. It's compressing the other end exactly the same. That should be the next challenge. Let's try that and see what happens. No cracks. Got a nice clean bend there. A little bit of an edge here because I went in too far. And she looks good on the end. So I'll just let that cool down. And like he said, you want to bring it down to almost to where it starts to melt. Almost. I'm starting to recognize where that's at. no splitting. I got that tab in the end there. Apparently that's the way it's done. Okay, there it is, dressed up a bit and cooled off quite a bit. And so if you can avoid those necks, you should. But if you don't, you got to buff them out of there, because that's where that stuff will crack. The thing will crack. So, like I said, this is just a practice run. You can see the piece I sandwiched in there. Looks like it's chalked up as a success. So this is the idea here. You can see where I get the line drawn. That's where I'm going to drill the hole, and I'll drill a hole in the aluminum. Of course, the idea is to get this flat so you can bolt it there. You can buy inserts that are flat in the end to do that, but I can't seem to find any that are long enough to do the job. Plus you're adding another bolt, all that good stuff. And that'll be a spreader bar, one on each side, front and rear, for the landing gear. So before I end this, I'm going to go outside and see how this thing works in the dark. It's a beautiful moon out there apparently. Seems to work pretty good.